The value of a debate can be undermined by all manner of mistakes. These mistakes destroy the purpose of a debate. A debate has three primary purposes. Purpose 1 is for you to learn something about your opponent's view. Purpose 2 is for you to improve your own view and your communication of that view. And finally, purpose 3 is of course to win. An entourage of mistakes can prevent all of these things from being achieved. This destroys the value of the debate. Today we're going to look at one particular mistake that you can make when debating. This mistake is that of debating a caricature. This is what happens when somebody goes into a debate with a preconceived idea of an opponent who they really do not know that much about. The consequence is people talking past each other and scoring hits on a made-up person. In a debate, it is of the utmost importance that you debate your opponent. Learning about their ideology and being ready for their arguments beforehand is good. Learning about them if you can and their particular arguments beforehand is even better. When I say debating a caricature, I do not mean basic planning. I mean trying to cram your opponent into an ideological caricature that they may be near to, but may not fit perfectly. You could do this with literally any ideology. The consequence is that you will be arguing against an opponent who does not exist. You may try to employ gotcha-style attacks which work on the caricature, but which fall short when it comes to the real-world opponent, who is far more complex and unpredictable. I have made this mistake before, and I have had people make this mistake when debating me. The idea of debating a caricature reveals a lack of adaptability. In a debate, you cannot be prepared to debate a caricature who you can predict the exact ideology of. You need to be able to think on the spot and adapt to your opponent's talking points when you have to. You need to listen to what they say and adjust your points accordingly. You need to clarify your positions and make sure you are debating properly. Clarify your opponent's positions too, to make sure you know what they believe and why. This will ensure that you respond to them properly, and you can engage in a debate that has its basic purposes met. It avoids the mistake of debating a caricature and allows you to have a debate which you can learn from and hopefully win. Never debate a caricature. Regardless of what someone may claim their ideology is, do not make assumptions. Assumptions are fatal. They will end with you making mistakes and making yourself look stupid. Ask clarifying questions, listen to your opponent, and find out exactly what they believe and why. Then, an adaptable debater can choose what line of attack they are going to use to debunk the ideology of their opponent, helping them to win the debate and hopefully better understand their own arguments and that of their opponents along the way. Remember that when you debate, you are up against an individual and their specific brand of an ideology. Identify what that brand is, rather than making stupid assumptions. If you want to attack a caricature of an ideology, you can. Make a pre-planned video or something, but don't go into a nuanced and complicated debate environment where you need to listen to your opponent and debate. You need to adapt in these situations, and if you're not good at adapting and thinking on the spot, then you need to learn how to, or you should probably just avoid debate.